What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Akbar Anthony podcast. I know it's been a while, and sorry for blue balling you all for so long, but it's just life has gotten to us, and but now we're we're planning on doing these like short podcasts, and yeah, we'll try to be a little more consistent with them, and yeah, thank you for joining in if you did, and yeah, today's topic of discussion is oh, by the way, let me just put this out there. The topic of today's podcast uh, came from a TikTok. So you know how seriously we take our podcast. No, I'm kidding. Uh, so today's topic is like, if one day Sharon, Langston, and I are hanging out and this like portal opens up, like some Rick and Morty shit, and like an alternate universe version of us, pops out of it, and what would they be like? How would we react? And just the most maybe we should record this on 420 because this is like the most pothead conversation we're gonna have, dude. Because
this was recorded on 420. We can lie. We're liars.
Oh yeah, this was recorded.
Yeah, no one knows.
That's why we're coughing so much. Yeah, that's why there's so much smoke. Add visual effects in the videos now.
Yeah.
It'll be like the Snoop Dogg meme, and then it's just like you look right, the sunglasses come down, and then like a toque comes down as well.
That's my fucking the other. Okay, so
right, we're gonna get copyrighted now. Anyways, continue.
I feel like I don't know. Like when I think about myself, like my alternate, let's just talk about like what we think will you guys, okay? I feel like Sharon, I feel like you're like alternate universe person. He's just gonna be like this dumbass, like complete like bozo,
wait.
It's gonna be the opposite, right? Like
exactly,
you're a smart
exactly.
Guy. Yeah, that's what I meant. He's gonna be this like buffoon, like this idiot, and he's like this like total like burnout, and like the complete opposite of Sharon. There's this like engineer, master student, master grad, like freaking whatever the fuck, he's like this. And yeah, dude, that's what I feel like
the
about
alternate guy going to be like a dropout kid or something who does not shit about anything.
He's gonna be a dropout, and he's gonna be a huge and he's gonna hate Batman because that's the opposite of like Sharon's like always freaking.
Yeah, he's a Marvel fan. He's
a Marvel fan. Yeah, he's not a DC fan. He's a Marvel fan. He's like the complete opposite of Sharon.
Yeah.
What else is?
You know what?
Also, he hates dogs. He's a cat person.
Oh my god.
yeah.
He's still a cat person though. I think he would just hate animals in general, and he would not care about the environment. He would be like, man, plastic. Yeah. What's that? Like, you don't care about that
he's
stuff.
Like he'll litter all the time. He's like, man, fuck the environment, bro. Like cut all these trees, man. Oil industry, hell yeah, dude.
That would be okay. So you know what, I'm gonna run with that. So I was actually gonna go the opposite direction where I thought like I'm over here and the guy is gonna be like an Elon Musk type, like super smart, even smarter, but I'll run with this thing, which is he'll be like a guy wearing a suit, Chevron executive or something like that, Exxon Mobil or something.
Yeah.
And then and he has an evil cat or like doesn't like animals in general. It's one of those skinless cats, you know what I mean? Like the
those like
furless,
yeah. I'm not a fan of those.
When we think about this stuff, I don't know, like I guess going the extreme opposite is one thing, but it's also looking at someone as a different version of whatever. Like maybe in another version of Sharon, he could just be like, maybe he's like a scientist, one of the smartest scientists ever, or maybe he was a geologist, or he's a school teacher. Imagine Sharon as a school teacher, which is not him right now. He's not like he cannot do that.
I'd love to. I love teaching though. I'd love to.
You like to teach?
I recently
You never taught me thermodynamics, bro.
Oh my god.
You never taught me. I didn't teach you thermodynamics. I gave you my homework. I was like, yo, bro, take this and copy it.
Did you ever learn thermodynamics? No.
Yeah, I learned it.
No, me as in Sharon. Did you ever learn? Yeah, never.
But
I feel like alternate universe Sharon is probably gonna be Pakistani.
Oh.
Oh my god.
But he's gonna be
you hit the nail, man.
biggest biggest like diehard Pakistan.
Yeah, Dil
fan,
Dil Pakistan for sure.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
Dil
yeah.
God,
Pakistan,
the
yeah, for sure.
patriotism.
Jaja Pakistan.
Oh, and guys, and super religious. Like you couldn't believe it. You know,
Oh,
You know what?
like
yeah,
That would have been the best. That would
that
be
would
the
yeah,
best
yeah,
version.
like the most, like, you know, literally quoting, you know, things from the all the books, and not just one book, like all of the books. You know, he's
yeah.
good in all of them, right?
I cannot imagine Sharon doing puja until this day. Like I cannot. I just can't imagine him. But an alternate
I've
version.
seen it. I've seen it
Yeah,
live.
you've seen him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
see,
my God. I
and
wonder
yeah,
what was going through his head at the time. It's probably like
I
that. He
was,
probably was
Aside
like, what am
about
I doing here?
yeah. You remember that Sai Baba puja thing that I
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like I was at, like ding ding ding.
Let's continue on diabolical
Okay, you
parallel
want
universe.
let's
Yeah,
just say.
I just want to say one thing, and maybe it'll help our discussion moving forward. I watched this movie recently called Everywhere, Everything, All at Once, and it's about parallel universes. And the way they explained it in that is like when you're like basically like every point in your life, like imagine like you were supposed to go to this school versus this school, or you're supposed to leave your home or not leave your home, or marry this person or not marry this person. All of those decisions will lead you into like an entirely different life, you know. So like, oh, you get married to someone and you turn into like this stay-at-home person, and then you're shitty married, blah blah blah. Oh, you leave this person and you become like a superstar or something like that. Okay, so maybe that'll help our discussions. Like, okay, who do you want to go, who wants to do it next? I think let's go Langston. I'm very
Yeah.
intrigued
God.
very intrigued with Langston, because imagine Langston not meeting any of us. Okay, first of all, his self-confidence would be through the roof, right? He'd be like the most confident person.
I
He'd be the happiest
Dude.
person. Yeah. No. But yeah, I don't know.
maybe he'd still be fat. Maybe, maybe.
I don't
I was gonna say like his alternative, this thing could be like, again, like ripped like you couldn't believe it. Okay, like, you know, like ripped as in like more than he is right now. So I think he's moving towards his alternative, like parallel
Yeah.
universe, yeah, because he's getting ripped now. But like ripped like you couldn't believe it, huge ladies guy. Okay,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
and what is it? Oh, like a you know what I'm picturing, like a David Beckham-ish personality, you know, like super suave, super confident,
Yeah.
and then also evil, and an atheist.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that. I
I
was
knew you
gonna
were
say
gonna
the
say
last
that.
point. I was gonna be like, I would probably be the most
Yeah.
non-religious person
Yeah.
ever, in that
Yeah.
like I would probably live my life not on the basis of any god or any book.
Yeah.
I would live it the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I think that would be my alternate version, where it's like, I guess all those things, but mainly like my mindset would be towards like, man, I'm gonna do whatever I can.
I think I also see him like a lumberjack for some reason. I just see him like, you know, like
What?
Chris Evans. Yeah, Chris Evans.
Fucking wood.
Yeah, Chris Evans in like Avengers Age of Ultron, when they're like, you know, like in the barn area and they're like chopping wood, like Robert Downey Jr. him. I just picture that vibe, you know, like Langston's like out there, like, you know, fucking like
I think
can
Langston's
I say one more thing?
alternate-
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
I think Bollywood or Hollywood superstar.
I was gonna say I would be an
Bollywood or Hollywood
yeah,
superstar.
I was
Yeah.
yeah.
I think Langston's alternate Langston would be like the biggest bully, like he would see like someone, like, he would just like push people around, like, you get out of the way, bitch, like, like for no reason, and he'd be like really mean for no reason, just like one of those like big, because like this, okay,
High
I'm
school
talking like
bullying. High school
See
bullying.
myself
high school
doing
bully
that,
type.
like even in an alternate
I think-
version, me being a bully, I just feel like my face does not look like that.
High school bully. You'd be a high school
Even in
bully.
high school, if I was probably like jacked, yeah, but not if I was like, I would have to be like really huge to be able to be a bully, because bullies were really intimidating, right? Not, you don't see like a skinny guy being a bully unless he has like a group of big guys.
Yeah, you
You
probably
have, like,
got
either there's like the way a bully works is he's skinny, he has two big guys at the side of him, that way no one can hit him, or it's like just like one big dude who
Listen,
doesn't give a fuck about anyone.
Listen, yeah, you're right. So it doesn't have to do with size specific. Bro, Napoleon is fucking short guy. You fucking,
Yeah.
That's true.
Or you
Let's
could
not-
just be this.
we're not a pro or against Napoleon podcast over here, just for the viewers.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I just feel like Lex would just be like, pushing people around, slapping bitches for no reason. Like, get out of my way. Just
Oh.
backhand slapping people.
Oh, I've got it. I've got something that like encapsulates this whole thing, which is he's gonna be a rapper like Tyga or something, right? So he's
Ooh,
got the
perfect.
he's got the music.
Fat chains.
Yeah.
Oh, the fattest chains. Yeah.
Exactly.
And like the most expensive clothes.
No,
And,
but
like,
that thing covers everything, right? You've got the aggression, rapping aggression. You've got the bad bees all around you. You've got the chains. You've got everything, right? It's and you're a superstar as well, and
I feel like that. Yeah, that is something that I like the superstar part, but I don't know if that whole chain. I mean, with
we're
like
talking about like the shitty versions or like
the shitty version of
Yeah.
me. I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like Langston, by the way, Langston literally dresses like he doesn't give a shit. Like he doesn't buy clothes. He doesn't buy anything. So I feel like the opposite version. Like Langston's like, bro, why should I buy this like $15 shirt, man? I'll just like put this money in like Cardano or some shit. He'll just, bro, I'll just like buy like like freaking Dogecoin or some shit with this. Why should I buy like like dude, bro, this money will like increase. But he'll never buy anything. And I feel like the alternate version of Langston is like in debt. He's like he's like credit card debt. He's like he's like the alternate version of Langston is the Tinder swindler. Dead ass. Like that's the perfect. He's like like freaking scamming women out of their money. Like my enemies are behind me and like all that shit. And he's just like straight up scamming.
What about Seth? No, and you know what? At the end of this, maybe we should be like, oh, how would we
think of it ourselves?
No. How would we like? Would we be friends with these people, or would we hate them?
Hell no.
Would we fight the shit out of them?
The way you described all these people, I don't think I would be able to meet myself if I was famous.
That's true.
I think I'd be friends with like evil Langston. That guy sounds fun.
He would follow him on Instagram. That's what would happen.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It would be like it would be very weird because.
Oh, I've got Cephs. Ceph would be this super
7 foot tall guy.
No. Ceph would be like a beta male, super sensitive, in touch with his emotions. You'd be like, like a.
Oh, that's great. That's really funny.
That is fucking hilarious.
It'd be like, no beard, clean shave. You'd just be like, it would look like, sunflowers and roses, and he'd just be like oozing like positivity and stuff. And he would cry anytime someone like looked at him funny. And
I think, when I think of clean shaved Seth, I think of him as being one of the Cullen brothers in Twilight. So he'd be like one of those emo people who would
Sparkle.
And he'll sparkle and he'll just walk and give like a cold look to everyone.
I've got it.
Check maybe.
Guys, I've got it. This is the high school, okay? Langston's a huge bully, okay? Sam's the one who gets bullied by Langston. Okay?
Oh my god.
Give me your lunch money, punk.
Yeah, Lex is like giving me wedgies every day.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
He pushes you on the locker every time. Yeah. I'm like this. I'm the like burnout dropout kid. Just
you're the pothead.
I'm the exactly.
Oh, I think
you're the pothead who's nice to me. That's a good one. That's good. Yeah. Sharon would be Lex's dealer, but he would be like nice to me because he'd feel bad for me. He'd be like,
but this time I would be the one trying to like kiss Sharon's ass, not Sharon.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Langston would be like, hey, yo, give me some, give me
like, bro, I have $10 on me, bro. Like, I need I just need like 10 grams, and Sharon would be like, no, bro, I've got, I can, but I won't. I'll give you 5 grams and you give me 10.
Nice.
Another one.
You know who I see? You know what I see Seth as? I see Seth as like this guidance counselor to like,
Yeah.
I think, in that role. So
Your
so
mental
that,
health problems come to
no,
me.
no, no.
Bro.
It's the same version of Langston before. I mean, SF before. He just grows up to become like a guidance counselor who's like, guys, you need to talk about your trauma and speak your truth. Like, this is like, I never, never hear Sam say any of this shit.
If you feel
But-
down, follow my Twitch account.
No.
It's like, yeah, like, dude,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys gotta be in touch with your emotions.
I
Mhm.
think if he had to be an actual character like Seth in an alternate reality, I think he would be like, so do you watch a show called White Collar?
Sure.
No, I haven't.
So there was basically it's like this guy Neil Caffrey who
Is it Matt Bomer, the very pretty looking
Matt
guy?
Bomer. He was
Okay.
basically a con artist. Yeah, so Seth would be like a con artist because he likes art. He's into art right now, but in an alternate
Yeah.
version, he would be the one who would, like forge a lot of paintings and stuff, and he would basically maybe eventually be caught by the FBI, and he'd be working for the FBI in order to like scam other people or something like that.
Interesting.
But I think he would be
interesting.
like this amazing con artist.
What do you call it?
With a clean shave, and he would be like the guy. Also, because like like he's kind of short, so no one's gonna be like this guy's like a whole, right? And
He'd
he'd
be a
win
grease
everyone's
man.
hearts, and he'd fuck them over.
Yeah, he'd be a grease man. You'd be a
Yeah.
grease man.
And he'd be
like
this
from Ocean's 11.
charming ladies man too, and he would break their heart immediately.
I love how all of us said that we would be more of ladies man, clearly indicating that.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, maybe we should like, stop recording podcasts and like, work on our like, game
Yeah.
a little bit. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
but grease man.
What I think Lex is like, alternate person would be. I think he would be a guy living in India, and he would be an Indian scammer. The ones you get from those calls, like who's scamming like old ladies in America. You'd be like, "Hello, ma'am. Yes, how are you doing? Yes, ma'am.
I have a
give me your,
beautiful opportunity for you. Yeah.
please send me like gift cards from Applebee's so I can like refer like
No.
and he's
He'd
like
say,
scamming old
yeah.
old people left and right.
He'd say like, oh, actually, you transferred me money. I mean, I transferred you money by accident, like $1,000. So you need to transfer it back to me. And then he would not have like transferred anything. Great.
Yeah. And
I don't think I would scam people because that's something I never did that.
You scam
you did it on
everyone.
RuneScape. You did it on RuneScape.
Yeah,
What?
But
What?
RuneScape was a game, right? Like, I mean, I was like full on over there.
Langston scams people every day. He like hustles people out of their Facebook Marketplace offers, bro. He's like, yeah, give it to me for free, bro. What are you talking about? This shit, I'm doing you a favor by taking it from you,
Yeah.
Oh god, that's funny.
So let's now move to imagine we're all sitting in one room, like in person, and portal opens up, and it's 3 people who walk out, and it's like alternative versions of us, but like AAA us, So like, what are they like? What are they? Are they like super? I'm picturing super emo. Okay, all of them super emo, right? Like you got the hair down.
They're all police, con artists. You're like this amazing, faithful guy.
So
I
I'm a
think
piece
your
of
version
shit.
of your version of Sharon be
I love
disappointed
how
with you, and my version would be disappointed in me for being too holy or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my version would be like, yeah, what the hell is this? Like my version would try to kill me. He'd be like, no, dude, like he's gonna be. Have you guys seen the movie The One? It's like Jet Li. Okay, so basically like so in alternate universes, there's like different versions of ourselves, and so Jet Li, he's an actor. Like this one version of him, he's like traveling from all these universes, and he's killing like himself in all these universes, and he's like
Nice.
absorbing their energy.
Nice.
And like yeah, I feel like that's what my like entrepreneur. He would come to like me to kill me. He'd be like, dude, like I want to kill you first. I want to start from you because like you're the worst version of me. You're the most annoying version of me. I'm gonna kill you, dude. Oh shit.
Oh shit! Nice. I wish I could have said the same. That's I mean I yeah, that was beautiful. Nice.
Interesting.
I would I think okay, if it came down to it, okay, and we found out that the multiverse is real, okay, and we had to go around and kill like all the shitty versions of ourselves, like would we do it, or would we like some other more confident version of me can like handle that and whatnot?
Oh damn, that's a good question.
I don't want to
know
kill
if I-
anyone.
Yeah, I don't think I can kill anybody. Dude.
But what
Huh?
if it meant? But what if? And this was the premise of the movie that I watched. This Everywhere, Everything, All at Once. Is like, what if it was you or like the entire multiverse? Okay, it's like basically the entire multiverse was in jeopardy because one person was hopping around killing like other versions of like themselves,
Yeah.
or just one character. So what if like the three of us had to go on a journey to save the multiverse, and this is how we had to do it? Could we do it? Could we not do it? Will we lose? Will we win? I think we'd lose, to be very frank.
No, bro. I think we would kick this. I think we'd win, dude. I think we'd definitely win.
I mean,
Come on, man.
depends on
That's a baby.
how.
We got we
Our
got
current us,
we got.
I don't know,
Here's the
bro.
thing. We got muscle, which is Langston. We got brains, which is Sharon. We got
Grease man.
heart, which is me. We got. No, I'm kidding. We got like.
We got Seth, who's our wisdom.
Nice. Yeah.
We got all.
So Seth is like is like Tyrion, I guess.
What a
No,
piece of I think
No,
I think
no,
Langston.
not because he's short, because of his brain. I just feel like Seth awkward.
Sure.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
Langston's already turning into the alternative version of himself. Like right now in this podcast, he's just becoming the bully immediately.
Yeah.
Sharon is
Seth-
like
it's like-
freaking. I don't know who would Sharon be in like probably what's that guy who lost his hand? What's his name? Jamie.
I'd be the guy with the bald guy, the guy who doesn't have a penis. I'd be that guy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, Lord Bears.
That's
Bears,
it.
really.
I think that's a great place to end it. I think this was a beautiful conversation. I would encourage people who are listening, our millions of followers and listeners, our trillions and billions of listeners, to sit with your friends groups and talk about this. It's very interesting to think of like how, and then go about it in a way like, oh, if this didn't happen in my life, where would I have ended up? It's a good way to self-reflect, and it's funny and humorous and whatnot. So I think talk it out, and thank you for listening to our podcast, the Amar Akbar Anthony podcast. I'm gonna hand it over to Saif to outro us very nicely. And
Anyway,
take it away.
Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to us. We're keeping it short these days. And hopefully we're gonna be able to post once a week, or maybe sorry, not once a week. Hopefully we'll be able to post like once a month. And
once a year.
and we thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for sticking around, and we apologize for the long hiatus, but it's just life. Get over it. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for joining. I'm not gonna be mean. And I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Yalla habibi, bye.
Peace.